It was Monday morning in reserve, and players for the East St. John football team began showing up to practice, one by one. No bus system in place to bring the Wildcats there. Any way a player could make it was just fine. Yes, Allen Iverson, we're talking about practice. And this was the reaction teammates gave one another for just showing up.
When I was pulling up, I'm thinking, oh, we don't have nobody here. We probably have like 20 people, but when I got here, it's almost the whole team. And that was a great sign. Like, these people, like, this team really dedicated, and they want to get back to work just like me.
You see, this is what East St. John's normal practice field looked like, almost a week after Hurricane Isaac left his wrath on South Louisiana. Not only was the Wildcats' field submerged in several feet of water, but so was their school and their field house, which just happened to be where all of their equipment was. Shoulder pads, helmets, uniforms, all gone.
We measured, it was 3.5, almost 4 foot of water. And then we opened the door to the field house, and the stench was unbelievable. And they had a water moccasin right there trying to bite us, so we closed the door, and I mean, everything in there is gone.
The overwhelming support this football team began to receive was already underway. The Wildcats' top player from a year ago, Darian Monroe, now a starting cornerback for Tulane, stayed in Birmingham, Alabama with the rest of the Green Wave football team while the storm flooded his home in Laplace. But on this day, a day off for the Green Wave, Debo offering support to his extended family.
If I have to play in my pads on Saturday, they could use them Friday. You know, anything to help this team. You know, I love this team. I love this parish. You know, I love East St. John. You know, I bleed black and gold.
There's no team that we're going to play that's going to present more a challenge than what you're going through.
So practice went on that day for the Wildcats, who had to share their stadium with the National Guard.
So right now, this is what I want you to do before we do anything else. I want you to stand and give somebody a hug.
On Tuesday, East St. John back to practice, but doing so at neighboring Destrehan. Yes, these River Parish teams share the same nickname and compete in the same district. But on this day, the only thing that mattered was that East St. John had a place to practice. Before East St. John began practice Tuesday evening, another surprise. Word of East St. John's plight was spreading fast. A truckload of shoes, shirts, game-worn uniform pants, and other supplies handed out courtesy the New Orleans Saints.
Everybody wanted them to play this Friday, and that's really what it's all about, getting these guys up and back on their feet. This is a nice gift. It's something they can use outside of football, just walking around in their home, their home streets. So just something that the Saints wanted to do to give back like we always do.
Certainly for those kids to go through that stuff, I think it's pretty awesome. That what's great about this community and this stuff is that people kind of rally together, and somehow, some way, we find a way to kind of lift everyone up enough to, give those kids a chance to continue playing.
I'm not going to pretend like I know what it's like to lose my house or, be flooded out and lose everything I own or anything like that, like some people have. But then again, I know the mindset of trying to overcome, a devastating loss.
Oh, that means a lot because me and my family and my team, we lost everything. And by them donating stuff, that's a big help to our community, and because football in our community is a big thing.
But while a hurricane may have ravaged the Wildcat school and water filled most of their homes, a community rose together to make sure Isaac didn't ruin their season.
When you look at the news, you always see the bad things of humanity, And when you see this, it just brings tears to your eyes.
Just remember, character counts.
Thank you.